How's everyone doing? This is Jim Hamble. Just wanted to show you what Pear Deck is, what it looks like, how to access it, how to make it work for you. So if you're new to Pear Deck, or even if you have some kind of understanding of Pear Deck is really wonderful. Great assessment tool, makes things interactive. It allows you to do assignments live, synchronously with students, or you could assign it asynchronously. So if this is your first time with Pear Deck and you're looking at the phys ed template side, you could copy a file to the drive. You would do it in Google Slides, and you would just make a copy of it. Now, what Pear Deck really is, and it takes a few seconds to load, but it's really worth it. It works with Google Slides, so anytime, any Google slide you might have with activities and things of it, you can use it as well, and you can make a Pear Deck and interact out of it. What's great about these is that they're already made into Pear Deck. Pear Deck is an add-on, so it's not a whole separate thing. When you go to your add-ons, you go to Get Add-ons. There's lots of cool different things here too. You get Pear Deck. For me, it's already installed. First time you do it, if it's your first time, you may just have to make an account, which is fine. And then this is where you go. So you click on that. So right now, you're not even going to worry about the share button. You're just going to basically worry about clicking on Pear Deck, and you got this part over here. Now that you could put audio and a record audio slide. There's the template library, which has other things as well, social emotional learning, critical thinking. What's great about Pear Deck though is, so for example, this one. Right now, how do you feel when you're done exercising? If you were to just send this out as a Google slide, one student may be able to, you would have to assign it for every student, but with Pear Deck, once you click over here, if you wanted to do this draggable, click on this over here, and it becomes over there. And you could decide how you want to draw it, if you want to do a dot, and then you would just update the slide. You know it's a Pear Deck slide because it has this on the bottom. You won't be able to see it now, but when you send it to the students and you assign it, you could do it. So now all these are ready to go. You click over here, it says Start Lesson. You've got two options. And of course, before I do that, you have different options if you want them to draw on it. You want it to drag, a multiple choice, do a website. It's amazing. It just really is. And the great thing about Pear Deck is that all they have to do is they just use their login. And especially the DOE, this is great because it works on all platforms, all devices. It's truly wonderful. So you click Start Lesson. Maybe you want to just use it in an activity. You want to just let the students do it on their own. You can do that. If you want to work through with them, go on Google Meet, go on Zoom. You just click Structure Paste, and this all pops up. It's really awesome. Takes a few seconds, but honestly, once you and the students get the hang of it, when you have it, you can have it. This is your. You may not be able to see it right now, but what will pop up is a couple different. You could join the projecting code. There's a couple different ways to do it. If you have it, it'll pop up where this right here is, you could see every student who's logged in. You could see the code. You will literally be able to see them typing as they do it right away. If you wanted to do the join code, that's the join code. Now this is in teacher mode. This is in presenter mode if you want to turn it off, or if you want to, you could use this. This is literally your backdrop. You could share the screen, and you're good. So this is you can see, and you actually you could do it right to Google Classroom. This is the teacher dashboard I was just showing, where you can see all the students. If you want to give the students a link, or if you want to do it as a student so the student sees what's happening. Now this is why I love Pear Deck. So it always asks how you're feeling. I'm feeling great today. So happy these slides finally came out. You can drag it, and this is an actual assessment tool. Students are actually able to do it. Down over here is an immersive reader. You don't even need to. You don't even need to. It just does it automatically. All I have to do is click here. and get go. But one of the things, making sure that it's in student pace mode, because like the one I was just in, see, you came in over here, got it. Now as a student, if I want to do it, okay, how am I? You feel when you do exercising. Without it, they wouldn't be able to actually. It would be locked. They wouldn't. They would. They would only be go at the pace that you were able to, because if you were controlling it. This is the drawing feature where they could draw, and this will come up for every student. Watch, right there. Okay, and you can see how many students are working on it, and that's me. It's amazing. And you can even, when you're done, this little button over this little feature over here where you can leave feedback. So then the students, they can go. This is the answer slide, and they could go. And these are all phys ed based that I made. And a humble brag, but these are all ones that I made. And this is what it will look. This slide, remember, this is what it will look like for the student. This is the teacher dashboard where you can see. You will be the only one to see it. And this is what it looks like in instructor pace. So when you're done, you want to end it. You could let students keep working. So if you want to give it to students so they could finish it, or they want to redo the games and activities, you can certainly do that. The only big thing news is that what makes it a Pear Deck and makes it a Pear Deck slide in session is when you actually go to press start lesson. So I hope that's a basic introduction to Pear Deck. Helps you give them a basic idea. It's something really fun. It's new, it's unique. The students really were. I mean, I'm talking about, I had students in elementary. They really enjoyed using it. So have fun with it. It's a great resource and not just a resource, but it's a great online learning tool.